Standing desks. Whether you're working from home or an office environment, are they worth it or just an expensive gimmick? Well, after having my first experience with using the standing desk for over a year as a content creator who mostly works from home when not traveling, without wasting time and burying the lead, the straight up answer is yes. Yes, they are completely worth it. About a year ago, I made a desk setup video about changing my working area to a standing desk to improve my workflow for 2024. And before that time, I'd actually never really experienced the benefit of using a standing desk until thanks to the kind folks at Vernal Space who reached out to me to finally have the opportunity to experience what it's like to actually use a quality standing desk. From then, I've actually never looked back. Let me run you through my top 3 reasons why having a standing desk has been a difference maker and why you should consider it. Now, the specific desk I've been personally using from Vernal over the year has been a 120 by 70 centimeter all white desktop with an optional integrated drawer and black motorized leg frame. Vernal also sent an additional desk of the same measurements, but in a light walnut finish for the desktop alongside an additional light walnut desk, but this time in a smaller 100 by 70 size. So needless to say, that really answers how useful having a standing desk has been around our working and living space here at Lover of Tech Media HQ. If you want a full detailed breakdown of the setup process, specs, and accessories, then I highly recommend you watch my previous video, as all the information there is still valid and stands true. This video is going to be more of a follow-up of my experience after 1 year, a general overview, and most importantly, my top reasons why using a standing desk has been a difference maker. Reason number 1 has got to be my multi-monitor setup, which is based around my 14-inch MacBook Pro and custom-built Windows desktop PC. At one point, I was actually using 3 27-inch monitors, but then I scaled back to using 2 for a more streamlined experience, especially when recording video, which I will touch on more later. Having a strong desktop with a 2.5 centimeter depth and a 120 centimeter width makes it possible to handle multiple monitors with ease and great flexibility without worrying if the table is able to handle the weight when adjusting the height to use it in a standing or sitting position. So this has been a difference maker for long sessions when working at the desk. Between the included cable management tray, the optional integrated drawer, and the desktop extension board, which adds an additional 20 centimeters of width, aiding for a modular experience, I have to say the integrated drawer is my favorite and the most useful. It helps keep my desktop clean and functional and hides away so many regular miscellaneous products I use on a daily basis, such as my Bluetooth keyboard for my PC and laptop, measuring tools, remote controls for different products like my camera and lights, and even my trusty 4-star Dragon Ball. Yeah, here it is, my trusty 4-star Dragon Ball. So yeah, the integrated drawer is definitely highly recommended, but of course, Vernal offers a slew of other accessories, so definitely check out what they have and see what works best for you. Second reason, and probably the most important reason why as a content creator, using a standing desk has been a difference maker, is the ability to consistently be on camera recording and have a setup ready for making YouTube videos, whether in a sitting or standing position with ease and a touch of a button. 3 main components I need set up and ready to go when making YouTube videos, especially when recording on camera, like what you're seeing right now, is my camera setup, lighting, and audio, which is all semi-permanently fixed to my Vernal standing desk. In the middle, directly with what you're actually seeing right now, is my main camera attached to a table mount clamping system, which is a much better solution than using a tabletop tripod, as it makes for a small footprint being taken up on the desk, allowing for space for things like speakers, chargers, and docks. This is also the same benefit that comes with using monitor arms as a replacement for the monitor stands which come included, which means minimal space taken while offering maximum usability. While actually facing the camera right now, offset to the left is my main key light for recording, which is a 150 watt light from Newer attached to a 65 centimeter softbox or clamped to the desk using Elgato's mounting arm system with a few additional modifications using a spigot and a C-stand rotation joint to hold the light in place nice and sturdy rather than using a light stand, which I previously tried, and let's just say it did not work out well. So this solution is cleaner and much more manageable. Last piece of the puzzle is my microphone for audio recording, and I'm currently using Elgato's Wave DX mic attached to their boom arm, which connects directly to my camera via XLR for a clean, straightforward audio recording experience when using video. Now, considering all these attachments are actually on the Vernal standing desk, including the two 27-inch monitors, using individual arms as well, there is a lot of weight that the Vernal desk has got to carry on a daily basis, whether it's stationary or actually when moving to a standing or lower position, and it handles this with no issues. Now check this transition from sitting to standing position, even when I'm actually recording right now. And this is all made possible thanks to the ability to set 4 presets for the height you want to adjust to, which my first preset is actually for recording on camera in the traditional horizontal format when actually sitting. Preset 2 is for vertical form recording when standing. Preset 3, like what you're seeing right now, is the horizontal recording when standing up. And preset 4 is the vertical recording when sitting down. Now, the only thing I have to make quick adjustments to for is my lighting height so it doesn't actually hit the ceiling due to how low it is. And of course, my camera orientation for vertical and horizontal recording, which I use quick release plates for making the process quick and easy. And then voila, at the press of a button, I'm at the necessary height I want for recording. And again, the benefit of using a monitor arm gives the ability to rotate it with ease into the vertical position for monitoring when recording vertically with my camera. In the past, when I didn't have a standing desk, if I wanted to record in any of the 4 positions I mentioned previously, it would be a complete top to bottom setup in different positions in my recording room, which is just a lot more time and effort being saved, allowing me to get straight to the most important and the best part, which is recording. This kind of efficiency can only be done when using a standing desk. And once you place a nice pair of wheels on the desk, making adjustments and moving it around when you need to for things like attachments, positioning, and cable management becomes a breeze. So again, I highly recommend also investing in some locking wheels, which will be linked in the description below amongst all the mentioned products and accessories you've seen in this video. Now, the last reason for me as to why having a standing desk, especially from Vernal, has been a difference maker is the additional 100 by 70 centimeter standing desk they sent. The dimensions for this desk is perfect for top-down shots when doing unboxing videos because the 100 centimeter width is more than wide enough, but the real winner is the 70 centimeter height, which really helps for framing horizontal shots with vertical framing in mind for social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and of course YouTube Shorts. Usually you tend to find the height on most desks, whether standard or not, around 60 centimeters, but that extra 10 centimeters on top makes a nice difference when doing top-down camera product shots, which is something I do on a regular basis. The best part, because it's actually a standing desk, I can raise the height of the desk to a much higher level when doing top-down product shots, allowing less strain on my back and better posture when performing top-down shots, which long-term is a great health benefit. Amongst other reasons you may want to consider when using a standing desk at home for work or in the office space, the reasons I've listed above more than speak volumes for how my experience has been when using a standing desk, and especially with Vernal and the benefits that come with their standing desk ecosystem, with their setup in one system, using their accessories and things like an included cable management tray, as well as the optional extras as mentioned, like the drawer, desktop extension, and built-in cable management holes in the desk. This is definitely the way to go. It still gets my full recommendation after a year of usage, and it's definitely a difference maker and not a gimmick. Check the links in the description below for where you can get your own Vernal standing desk with a wide range of different models, shapes, sizes, and finishes with all the accessories you need and want for your working and living space. And thank you to Vernal for sponsoring this video.